Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.net for Tuesday, July 27th. Pretty flat market today. We had a couple of economic reports come out on the open. More bad news. Consumer confidence down. Really not a surprise given the job picture, and the market has been red during the measurement period. And then we also had a manufacturing report come out lower than expected. Market sort of shrugged off those reports. Uh, Even though we sort of ended flat on the day, we've had a pretty nice run here over the last few days, and you've got a lot of traders positioning for a possible retrace in the market, which, looking at the daily chart right here, a retrace back to the 200-day moving average, which is only, 130 points downside, would be enough of a move to bring in some more shorts on the market before we start the next leg higher. That, or we could continue another slow push here for the next couple of days. Next resistance on the Dow is the 10,600, 10,660 area. That marks the 62% Fibonacci retracement of the April high to the July low. If we flip over to the 15-minute chart, you can see the extent of this pretty overbought condition we've had over the last couple of days. Right now we're riding up the 50-day moving average on the 15-minute time frame, so that's 10,500. If we were to see a break below 10,500 tomorrow, we could see a pretty fast retrace down here, about 100 points or so, so do not be surprised to see that happen. Now, if we do see that retrace, we're going to be looking very, very closely. We want to see the strength continue in the small and mid cap stocks. If this is indeed the beginnings of a very nice summer rally, a retrace on the large cap stocks should bring money into the small caps and the mid cap stocks. A lot of fear has gone out of the market recently, which has been good, and that's what's been missing throughout these previous big rallies. Even though we had these big moves back in the end of June and early June, traders were still really skittish, and the sign of any redness in the market, they were running for the doors. If we do get a little retrace in the near term, we want to see traders continue to hold. We're seeing a lot of speculative money move into bios and financials, which is a really good sign. Looking at the SMH, pretty muted session for the SMH today. Really tight range again. It's fighting with that $29 resistance here. If we see a break over $29, it would be a nice little move. We could be seeing buy stop $29 with a target of $30 plus. And again, stops would be $28.75 if you do jump into that trade. We've had some very nice winners over the last couple of days. DSCO continued its breakout move today, traded almost at 29 cents this morning, retraced back again. This one should have a nice little gap in the morning. This is typically what you see when these penny stocks really start to move. Our target remains the 38% Fibonacci retracement level. That is at 32 cents. RSI up through 50. Very, very nice volume. ADX and stochastics also look very, very nice here. PTN, this is a biotech play we tried a week or so ago. Market wasn't ready for those. As I mentioned in the alert today, the Amex penny stocks were on fire today on very good volume. You had EEE, NWD, nice big spikes on those ones. PTN raised some cash, nice breakout here, 20 cents, moved to the 50-day moving average, 23 cents would be target on this one. RSI is starting to curl up nicely, stochastics looking good, on balance volume looking good, and again, a break of that 20 cent level, and it should be off to the races on this stock. A new biotech play, BNVI. This one has been sort of sleeping over the last couple of months. Not really much of a big move. Trading range 40 to 50 cents. Recently did a financing package. Breakout here would be a move above the 50-day moving average at 42 cents. Some of these small biotech stocks, it takes a couple of days for them to really start rolling along. Look at DSCO. We had to wait about a week and a half for that one to really start to motor, and then look at the move it's putting in now. Going to see the same thing here. This one has a nice solid bottom in place, and it's just a matter of waiting for the volume to come in and bust the sellers that are sitting right here at 40 cents. Another one, SNSS, along with the biotech theme. Nice breakout chart here today. Peeped above the 50-cent breakout level. Target is a move to the 50-day moving average at 60 cents. I would be adding dips on this one around the 45, 46 cent area. Target 60 cents. RSI looking really, really good. Really love when we see stochastics come down like this below 50 and then move back up through 50. Typically, that's a sign or something we see before a stock goes on a very nice move, and this one's looking like it might do that. Our bank play PRWT, a nice little pop yesterday, gap this morning. This 44-cent print is a robot print. No shares really traded there, so sort of discount that. A lot of the bank plays, especially the garbage ones, big moves today. This one is a really, really cheap bank play that I believe is better quality than a lot of the banks that we've seen running today, like FBP and a couple of other ones like PCBC. Target here remains a 38% Fib retracement. That is at 74 cents. Would look to add, if you're able to, 47 cents and under. Nice little trading range now between 45 and 55. A break of 55 should light this one up for a nice little near-term move. So that's really it for the video tonight. Our focuses right now are DSCO, PTN, BNVI, and SNSS, as long as the scalp trades that we have. Definitely would recommend, if you're not doing it, to come into the chat room. We've had some very nice winners here recently. ROIAK was one of those intraday scalps we had today. We jumped into this one in the chat room at $1. About 10-15 minutes later, stock was at $1.25. Can't argue with a 25% gain within a few minutes. Retraced. I know some of the guys in the room got some very nice 5, 6, 8 cent spike scalps on this one after that initial trade. So definitely, if you can, come into the chat room. We've got lots and lots of scalp plays that are so fast, there's not enough time to email them out. So that's pretty much it for the video. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.